Okay, so I'm going to do one more example and then you're going to start doing the rest on your own. So let's look at a higher product. 21 times 19. Remember, these are the factors. So the product is 399. So let's look at an array that would represent that. Okay, so this is the equation. Here's an array, a 19 by 21 or a 21 by 19, depending on which way you look at it. Okay, and now let's do area model. So I went ahead and kind of started sketching the 21 by 19, and I went ahead and broke it up to 10 plus 9 and 20 plus 1. If you don't know how I got that, 21 broken up, when I break up 21 in distributive property type situation, it would be 20 plus 1. Like, think expanded form. And then 19 would be broken up into 10 plus 9. Okay, so this is 10 and this is 9. And this is 20 and this is 1. Okay, so I'm going to color it real quick. 1, 2. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so let's look at each section. So this one right here is a 20 by 10. So a 20 by 10, you can do 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2, and add the 2 zeros, so 200. This one right here is a 1 by 10. This is a 10 because this side is 10. So 1 times 10 is 10. And if it's difficult to understand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that means there are 200 squares right here shaded in. There's 10 shaded in right there. This one is a 9 by 10 because the top, or 9 by 20, I'm sorry, because the top part is 20. So a 9 by 20 equals 180. And then this one here, this is 9 because this side is 9. This is 1 because that top part is 1. So that would be 9. So let's look at our partial products. I'm going to go ahead and tie in that other TEK with this. So there's your representation for 399, essentially in an area model. So let's add all our partial products. So 200 plus 180 plus 10 plus 9, 399, which also is what we got when you do it the standard algorithm. Alright, so now you're going to do the next one on your own. If you have grid paper, go ahead and get that out. If not, I put a link in the information box below that you can print those out and use them for these. And notebook paper, you guys just get any regular notebook paper to do this and this. I also would like for you to, it would be good practice to go ahead and show the 21 by 19 without like a grid. It helps just so you can visually see 20 plus 1, 10 plus 9, 20 plus 10 equals 200, 1 times 10 equals 10, 20 times 9 equals 180, 9 times 1 equals 9. It's good practice, so it'll all connect. Alright, here's the one that I want you to do. Please draw an array first for this. Then draw the area model by splitting it up, like, you know, something plus something on one side and something plus something on the other. And then solve for the partial products in each one, like that. And then add them up. And make sure you get 378 as your answer. And for practice, like I showed in the last clip, it would be good if you can practice that too. Press pause, work all that stuff that I want you to do, and press play when you're ready to begin. Real quick, let me just write it down. I want an array. I want you to draw the area model, show the area model, solve for the partial products, and then also show me like the area model without grids, like just using normal notebook paper or computer paper to show. Okay, so let's look at 14 by 27. So I broke up the 14 to 10 plus 4, and I broke up the 27 to 20 plus 7. So first I'm going to show you my array. This is just the array with no broken parts, so 14 by 27. Then we're going to go through each piece and show the area models. So 20 plus 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to actually go that way. And then 14, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's my 20 plus 7 and 10 plus 4. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about coloring it right now. So each piece, this is a 10 by 20. That equals 200 because there's 2 zeros. This is a 7 by 10 because this side is 10, so that side is 10. So 70. This is a 4 by 20 because this is 20, so therefore that's 20. I always tell my students to just go ahead and rewrite what's up there down here. So like if that's 7, that's 7. If that's 10, that's 10. If that's 4, then that's 4. That really helps with the multiplication process. And then that's a 7 by 4, 28. Okay, so adding up all the partial products, 200 plus 70 plus 80 plus 4, 15, 354. And then let's talk about, wait, what did I do wrong? That's not right. I did something wrong. Oh, 28. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm glad I did that then because I got to make sure. So that's 8, 15, 16, 17. There we go. Now it matches up with my answer here. I'm so glad I did the multiplication ahead of time. It's always good to check your answers with another method. Don't always rely on that one strategy. And now let's look at partial products. Like the area model, but like on just like white computer paper. So we would have 10 plus 4, or actually, I mean, it doesn't matter. You could do 20 plus 7 and then 10 plus 4, or the other way around. So that's 200, 20 by 10. That's a 7 by 10 because that side is 10. So that's 70. This is a 4 by 20. And then this is a 7 by 4, which is 28. And those are the same products that I got on here. If you did 10 plus 4 and 20 plus 7, you will get different products, but you'll still get the same correct answer. Let's do another. All right, now this one I want you to do on your own. I want you to also do the multiplication process as an extra step to help check. So I'm going to go ahead and list what I want. I want the product. I want you to tell me what the product is. I want the array on grid paper, if you can do that. I want the area model on grid paper, so you can take it and then split it. Then I want the answer from the partial products of the area model. Then I want the area model like on non-grid paper, just so you can get some practice. I know that's a lot to ask, but trust me, the more you practice and the more you do it in multiple ways, which is what this TEK is essentially asking you to do, the better off you will be. So press pause, work all those problems, and press play when you're ready to check. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do 17 times 32. Go ahead and get my answer. So 544. So the product is 544. The factors are 17 and 32. Okay, so step 1 is done. Step 2 is the array. Here's a 17 by 32. Okay, now I'm going to do step 3 and break it up. So 32 in expanded form would be 30 plus 2. 17 in expanded form is 10 plus 7. Now, if you did 32 this way and 17 that way, we're going to get different answers, but as long as you got 544 with all your products, all your partial products added up, you're fine. So please don't panic. So if you did it the opposite way, no worries. And this will be good, so you can see it the other way. See another way how it can be done. And if you did it exactly my way, then you can check and make sure you got exactly what I got. So I always do the shortcut. Instead of counting 30, I just do 2 and go backwards. So then it's 30 plus 2. Okay. Then this is 17. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And cut it across like that. So it's 10 plus 7. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in the opposite sides of my area model right here by using what's up here to make the multiplication process easier. So looking at this, this is a 10 by 30, so that makes that 300. This is a 7 by 30, so that's 210. And that seems accurate. That's a lot of squares, so 300 is a good answer. If I got 30, then I would question what I'm doing. That's a 2 by 10, so there's 20 squares in there. That seems accurate. That's a 7 by 2. There's 14 squares in there, so that's accurate. Okay, now let's add up all those partial products. 300 plus 210 plus 20 plus 14. Make sure you line everything up. That helps. 2, 3, 4. Wait, I'm doing something wrong. Oh, no, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 544. Perfect. Okay, and then last step, I'm going to do the partial products. And you know what? Just to help, I'm going to do it the opposite way. I'm going to do 10 plus 7 up here. And I'm going to do 30 plus 2 over here. I'm going to go ahead and fill in all the opposite sides. Okay, my marker is running out of ink, so I'm going to... Alright, 30 times 10, 300. 7 times 30, 210. 10 times 2 is 20. 7 times 2 is 14. So, like, I got 300 here, and then 20 over here. I got 300 here and 20 down here. So, you know, it's okay. So, 300 plus 210 plus 20 plus 14 equals 544. So, I know I did this correctly. So I hope you have a better understanding of how to do this. If you're confused on how to do distributive property and things like that, you can look at my other TEKs that explain that. If you are confused on how to do standard algorithm, 17 times 32 up and down, that standard traditional way, there's a video about that too. Thank you and have a good day.